Hey there, folks! Welcome back to me. Well, actually, not McGrory Avenue. We're we're at Uncle's condo. But yeah, welcome back to the McGrory YouTube channel. And well, it's safe to say that this career playthrough has been kicking my ass. Okay, I can't seem to do the rally stages. I can't seem to lap Hirochi. I think it's time we do something that I think I can do, which is a little bit of drifting. So, we don't have a lot of money, so this is going to be a budget drift build. Ooh, that's going to be exciting. So, this actually reminds me of something I want to talk about. Ooh, the crooked cop. I mean, we could do the barstow, but I don't like that there isn't enough steering angle for it. There's a cheap BX. Do we do a BX? Do we just do a BX? Do we do a Grand Marshal? Grand Marshal's going to be cheaper to modify. In fact, here's a challenge, okay? Right? I have a theory about the Grand Marshal that I was speaking to Rune about. The Grand Marshal is the easiest car to drift at a low level, okay? So, let's purchase this, right? And I will walk you through my thoughts here. But yeah, so while we drive this back to one of our gadgets, goodness, where actually are we? Oh, we're not that far away. Okay, we can go to, well, Uncle's condo's right there. What's that? We're going to come down here and then across the street. Okay, great. Yeah, we can get to Uncle's condo, no problem. So, I don't know how up to date on all the news you guys are, but Beamng.drive's got a massive update coming. Update 0.35, and well, the last time we had a big update, 0.34, it kinda broke the RLS stuff. Now we don't know for sure how much is going to break this time. It might take a little bit of time for things to come back, but I want to get a couple of episodes recorded so that I can kind of fill that time when I can't make RLS content. But I will also be able to release videos on the Beam update itself, because it looks like there's a few really cool things going on, and the whole community are currently kind of trying to guess what's going to be part of the update and what's not. So definitely looks like we're getting a Sunburst redesign, remaster, everything. A rebuild from the ground up, so that's going to be really cool. I mean, the last time they did a big ground up rebuild of something, it was the BX, and they brought in the Diane, which is like my favourite version of the BX. So that's very exciting. There's also a couple theories that we might also be getting an SBR rebuild. I don't know about that one, but I would love it to be true. There's Uncle's condo. We are getting a Hirochi remaster, or at least a big section added to Hirochi. So that's also super exciting. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty huge upgrade. There's also going to be the ability to add and design our own buildings, which is huge. That's absolutely massive and super exciting. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. If you are excited, if you've seen the teasers, yeah, let me know what you're thinking. Anyway, here's how you make a Grand Marshal drift decent, okay? You weld the diff, and you do drift steering, and then you switch the 4-speed to the 5-speed manual. And then if you want to be extra good, what you can do is switch in a higher ratio of your diff. There we go, $2,000 in parts. What was the car? $16,000. So we're $18,000 into this build, and all we have to do is a little bit of tuning. Kind of down. Anti-squat, we want some of that, and then we'll lower the rear tire pressures a bit, whilst bringing out the front offset. How's that going to look? Kind of silly, but kind of what it needs to look like. Okay, so we'll raise the front tire pressure. I'm quite happy with that. So we now have a super basic drift car, and there's now drift zones. I can't remember if they were added to Italy or just Hirochi. So let's see if we can work it out. Okay, they don't appear there. So I guess Mountainside, Rally Norte. I guess we're going to Hirochi. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going to head to Hirochi. So let's go to the airport and get some drifting done over at Hirochi. So I've had a thought, okay, as we approach this roundabout. I think usually when I try and make a cheap Grand Marshal, I usually buy the police version, which must have like a couple of performance upgrades for a little bit extra power. I think usually it runs around 240, I think, whereas this is only 195, so it's a little bit lethargic. So when we get to Hirochi, I think we'll do a couple of things, get a little bit more power out of it. I guess that's my bad being too overconfident, but yeah. It still does, like, the chassis drifts great, it just doesn't have the power for it. Look at that, guys. Just as I realised I needed money, okay, what's going on? Go away. Right, okay. Just as I realised I needed money, I remembered we had our Stambeco up for sale, and look, estimated value is 100,000. But we're getting offered 112. I mean, Salmon tried to give us 10. Nice. So we'll take that. We now have cash. That's extremely handy. Because I've also just realised I don't think I can do any like car modifications here. By the way, I destroyed the Crown Vic as I brought it into Hirochi, unfortunately. So that's repairing. We might have to go back to West Coast to do some modifications. Okay, we are back in the land of Chinatown. And I think that we're still going to keep it really cheap. Let's see what's cheaper, right? So, a 5 litre V8 is 7 grand. That's quite a bit more than I was expecting. We could do probably a stage 1 block with a sport ECU and the exhaust is more expensive than I thought. We'll just cut it off. With supercharger is more expensive than I thought as well, but it should be more than enough to get us where we need to be. And we'll do a race oil pan just so there's less chance of cracking it, with an ultralight flywheel. So that's another 8 grand. So what are we up at? $26,000 grand total investment in our cheap drift car. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I am cool with that. Let's head back to Hirochi. Okay, 310 horsepower. That's fine. Oh wait, hold on. No, we forgot to cut off the exhaust. Let's do that. See if that brings up the power a little bit. I suppose, I mean, actually, these aren't all, yeah, these aren't all from the thing, but there's $41,000 that we can get back. Oh no, I want to be in here, I want to go Grand Marshal, and I want to go to, what would it be called? Wait, I can search now. Oh yeah, I can search. Right, wait, yeah. This is one of the new features. Stock exhaust pipes uninstall. Excellent. Okay, let's see what open header dumps do for power. An extra 20 horsepower. And it sounds rad. Okay, great. Right, back to Hirochi, I guess. Oh, this thing's rowdy. Oh, very rowdy. Look at this. Come on. You tell me this is not decent drifting for $26,000? Look at that! That's not bad. Okay, so I don't think this one's the drift start. I think it's the other one. Yeah, that's the race. Okay. So we want to head over here and see how this drifting one works. I genuinely don't know. Okay, so too fast to stage, you know. $28,000 of $26,000. How much was this? $18,000 for the initial purchase and suspension upgrades, and then another, let's call it 9 on the suspension. $27,000 on the engine. Sorry. Okay, figure 8 drift. Okay, struggling for traction to get up enough momentum. That's fair. We've got stock tires. Oh, I'm choking. Okay, up and around. Oh, I'm still joking. I'm sorry, guys. But that's cool. Up and around the crossover. That's good. That's fun. I guess it's a good thing that we have a bit of ground clearance then. So we're not doing any crazy damage over these bumps. That was $3,000. Look at this. Come on, that's not bad for how cheap it is. Oh, we should have upgraded our radiator. That's an issue. That really is an issue, actually. We should let this cool. Let's do like a cooldown lap. Okay, we're almost back to normal. Let's drift the next lap and see how it handles. Okay, now coming in with a bit of heat. Temperature doesn't really appear to be rising. That's good. Okay, that was very, very loose there. We're even hitting the wide angle. Let's see how close we can get to the barrier on this next one. Okay, bring it out all the way to the barrier. Yes, riding the barrier. And a budget drift Grand Marshal. Thing is as well, there's also some more free stuff we could do. We could take out a lot of weight. That would really, really help. A radiator would be lovely. I would really, really enjoy a radiator. In fact, let's pull off. Let's not cook the block. Let's pull off and yeah, do maybe a little bit of weight savings and then try this again. Cool. So, let's see how it drives now. I kind of wish I'd paid attention to what the weight was before. we took it out, so we would know how much we've lost. But maybe I'll put a little sign up in post editing to signify how much we've lost. Oh wait, I don't think the traffic's going to disappear this time. Yeah. Okay, so we're drifting with traffic this time, troops. Okay, yeah. Traffic's already making this so much more difficult than it needs to be. I don't think I'm alone in having this issue. I think this might actually be an RLS problem. I've spoke to the guys and I think they're looking into it. But I think Raceless is also on a trip just now, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's at home, so don't know how much work he'll be putting into this. There we go. Okay, traffic ruined it. Well, there is the budget drift car, and I think I would like to open this up to the rest of the creators. So obviously if you guys want to just get involved in this, then by all means make yourself cheap drift cars. I would like to say it has to be an actual car, like something you would buy off of Facebook Marketplace. You can strip the interior, but it has to be realistic. Like, at the end of the day, like, let's say you wanted to go drifting next weekend. You would go onto Facebook Marketplace, you would find yourself a car, you would strip out some crap, suspension, a little bit of power, on you go, right? That's what we're looking for here. So yeah, $30,000 budget in-game. Yeah, let's see who can build the best drift car. Yeah. So this goes out to Raceless, Shifty, JustinRevs, AngySumo, or really anyone else who would like to get involved. So take it easy, guys. Catch you all soon. Have a nice day.